Is your breathing aging you faster? Welcome everyone. This is Yukti Raj Kishore, your breath coach, in a new episode of our breathful breathing fitness journey. And I'm truly grateful to have you all, those who are watching it live and those who are watching it later, maybe. Um, Is your breathing aging you faster? Have you ever wondered that breathing can also be related to your aging? And yes, but just by working on your breathing, also you can switch on your age reversal mode. Yes, you are hearing me right, that just by working on your breath, you can be in an age reversal mode, leading to having a glowing skin, not just outside, but inside also. You are creating your body more younger. I hope you all are interested to know about it. So stay with me to know that what are the reasons how breathing impacts your aging process, and how taking care of your breath, what are the breathing practices that you can do to make sure that you get into an age reversal mode from the beginning itself. If you are someone into your 30s and 40s, this video is very, very important for you all people, because yes, you can make your not just outer look more younger, but you can make your heart younger, your lungs younger, your brain younger by breathing. So let us first understand that what happens when you breathe. You breathe in, you take oxygen, you breathe out, and you take away the carbon dioxide, right? Now, when you are breathing in and there could be the oxygen is utilized, first and foremost, how you are breathing. If you are a chest breather, you are not using your lower lungs, and that is creating, of course, lesser oxygen supply to your cells. And in the absence of oxygen, your cells can't work properly and they start becoming sick. How? Now, there's a research based data that says that 35% less oxygen to cells for 2 days, 48 hours, and cells become sick without you being aware of. And these sick cells, what is the basic function of cells? Huh? They make sick tissues. They reproduce, and since the quality of cells are not good, that is, they are sick already, they create sickness by creating sick tissues, sick organs in your body. So when I say about sick, means it doesn't mean that fever and illness like that, means fever, cough, fever, but I mean that sickness, that is, you are creating sickness in your body, and that is how any lifestyle related diseases are developing in your system without you being even aware of. Now, the next thing, when you are breathing, you are you are taking oxygen, but there is a condition happens in your body if you're not breathing properly, that is called oxidative stress. That is a condition where there is an imbalance between the free radicals, that is your reactive oxygen species, the antioxidants in the body, that leads to cells and tissue damage. And free radicals are highly, highly reactive molecules produced during normal metabolism, but when they keep accumulating excessively, they can harm your DNA proteins, lipids, causing cellular dysfunction. Now, this oxidative stress is, of course, damaging internally to your lipids and DNA proteins. So, this actually accelerates the aging process by driving cellular senescence. Now, you have a DNA, and on the top of the DNA, there is called telomeres. So the telomeres are also linked with your aging process, and the shorter the telomeres, it your aging is faster. Okay. And when you breathe very fast or wrong breathing, you are actually, that's the condition that you are creating in your body by shortening the telomeres, that is actually resulting in your tissue degeneration and increased risk of diseases like cancer, heart disease, and so on. Yeah. So there is some very powerful studies that has happened that I would like to share with you all. That a landmark study, meta-analysis, found that daily structured breathing led to measurable reductions in cell damaging oxidative stress and improvement in your oxidant levels also. So what you need to do is you have to make sure that every five, it is like the way you brush your teeth every morning, it's the same way you practice breathing. It's not just about that you are doing some 5 minute, 20 minute of some kriyas only in the morning, but rather than, I would say that you are aware of your breath, aware of your stress level, and you keep working on it. The foundation, that is your the regular way of breathing, that is your diaphragmatic way of breathing, should be your default breathing pattern in all the situation, 24 by 7. And that's what people are not doing, and that's the reason 90% people are breathing wrong, and exactly 80 to 90% people are also suffering with stress. Okay. So when you're 5 to 20 minutes, it is also been researched, and the data has shared that even 5 to 20 minutes a day maintained over 8 to 12 weeks may noticeably slow biological sign of aging. And we have in our community so many students, those who have reported very amazing results. And what they are doing, they are not using any serums or anything outside, or not even much focused on their dietary changes, but the only one thing that they have changed in their lifestyle was breathing. How you're breathing at any point of time in a day decides your cellular health, and and reverses the process of cellular aging, because you are healthier inside, and that starts reflecting outside also. I remember we have Dr. Kasturi. She is 67 year plus. When she joined, she was having heart issues, fibrosis, and a lot of other things. Just by working dedicatedly, surrendering to her breath, she not only just improved her health and fitness to the next level, but she also reported that there was wrinkles over her skin that has disappeared. There were some marks on her skin, there were some nodules on her skin that has also disappeared. And she's now working somewhere on some 12 hours, 14 hours. In the age of 67, she has the age where people are thinking of retiring. She's back with the bang and more energy, and just by using the breath. And when you talk to her, she will only say that whenever her energies goes down, she just breathe, re- replenish herself, charge herself, and just go on work. So what I want to share here is this, that everything that you are looking outside is actually inside. All you have to do is focus. Just because breathing comes naturally, you are gifted, I want you all not to just take as for granted, rather value that. And there is a, a mention in our yogic culture also that every one of us are born with a limited number of breaths. And in yogic culture, your age is actually not depends is not calculated on number of days. It is actually measured as a number of breaths. So imagine you have got X amount of breathing, and if your breath rate is faster, is very high, you can just use all that X number of breaths in a shorter span of time. Whereas if you are taking lesser number of breaths, you and only you can double, triple your longevity, or maybe 1.5 time or so. You can calculate it very well also. So your breath rate decides big time how you're breathing your longevity. Now you may be wondering, is it so, Yukti? Really? So I tell you one more thing, everyone, that will blow your mind. And this is the nature's law that you can actually see around. Tell me, everyone, dogs, how do they breathe? Huh? And what is the number of breaths per minute? They are breathing. Have you seen? This is how they are breathing. Huh? And when they are breathing somewhere around 15, 20 breaths per minute. And sharks, elephants, how they are breathing. They're just maybe taking two, three, four, 2 breaths per minute and like that. And they are living hundreds and hundreds of years. The average lifespan of human are 75. And we must be breathing somewhere around 8 to 12 breaths per minute, whereas our breath rate is very high. That's the reason you experience a lot of diseases in your body. And when you start working on your breath, you can actually improve your health, physical, mental, emotional health, and of course, going forward, spiritual health, just by working on your breath. And not only you can improve your longevity, but healthier way of living. Because many people come to me and say, "Oh, Yukti, I don't want to live longer." I understand that, but don't you want to live healthier till you are alive? So, are you truly living healthier? And when I say health, it's not just about making and building muscles, your biceps or triceps or just core. When I say living healthier, I also invite you to look into your mental fitness, your emotional resilience, how much capable you are in those areas. Or you're just having a good outer body, but you struggle with your mental fitness area. You find yourself reactive. You may be a good athlete. I have come across a lot of people outside extremely good, doing wonderful fitness wise, but internally they were struggling with their emotions. They got irritated very frequently. They were reactive, anger, frustrations, not knowing, and feeling lost. Your journey is not just health wise, not just this body wise, taking care of your food, water, sleep, but also your breath is your responsibility. Breathing right is your birthright. Your response is your responsibility. If you are getting angry, it is not fault of anyone else around you, and you cannot simply say that this person is making me angry. My kids don't listen me, that's the reason I feel angry. I'm helpless I'm cheated. You realize you are creating your identity. So all I want to say is work on your breath, improve your breath, improve your breathing fitness, improve your cellular level health, reverse your cellular aging, and live a healthier, longer life. Yeah. If you find this video useful, I would really request you please like, subscribe to you this video, and share it with your family and friends. Can you all promise me? Those who are watching. And yeah, we keep doing a lot of workshops and register here. You can join this workshop, breath energy workshop that I am doing upcoming Monday and Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Learn, practice, imbibe, breathe right, breathe consciously, and live a healthier, happier life in true sense, happy for no reason. Nothing is outside everything. All the ingredients that you need to live a healthier, happier, fulfilling life is within you. Your breath is the answer. And in this workshop, you will learn the practices to breathe right. The practices, you will also undergo an assessment, a proper assessment, as well as various practices to improve your nervous system, regulation, calming, and healing breathing practices also. So please do share with your family and friends and let them also join. This is the place where you can truly uh, begin your new journey. And you can scan this QR code and you can also download a free ebook. Go through this ebook to really understand how are your dysfunctional breathing pattern are creating havoc in your system, and just by simple things, simple changes, postural changes and other changes, by becoming more mindful about specifically your posture, you can actually improve your breathing in a very great way. So thank you everyone. Stay blessed, breathe wellness in abundance. And this is Yuktiraj Kishore signing off, and see you all in our next class, YouTube live class or our Zoom live rooms. Stay blessed, breathe.